So here is an example where, again, the vocabulary used is very important, as it gives you a cue or a clue as to how you want to approach this question. We're told that an electricity bill for the 6-month period was £362.25, and we're told that that amount there includes VAT, which stands for value added tax, at a rate of 5%. We've now been asked to find the cost before the VAT has been added on. So there's a few things here. First of all, you might know that currently VAT on most goods that you would buy would be 20%, but actually electricity and gas and other forms of sort of solid fuel heating have a different rate of VAT. There's quite a few things have different rates of VAT. It might be quite interesting if you wanted to look that up and see. But in this case, we are looking to try and find the cost of this electricity before the VAT has been added. And I think before is probably the key word here, because that's what tells us that we're trying to take a sort of final amount here and work backwards before this percentage change, trying to undo this percentage change and getting back to the original amount. So as we saw in the earlier example, this can be done by dividing by the percentage change. So in this case, the VAT was added on, value added tax, so important to acknowledge that. We start with 100%. That's the 100% here is representing the cost of the bill without the VAT, but we've added on the 5%. There's the VAT added on to give us 105%. So just because we're working backwards and trying to find an original amount doesn't mean that we need to ignore the fact that this was an increase. That's always going to be the case. So 1.05 is our decimal in this case. Now we'll take the £362.25, and if we divide that by the percentage change, so in this case 1.05, then we'll get the original amount. Now because we're dividing by something just a little bit bigger than 1 here, what we'll find is that we get an answer that is just a little bit smaller than what we started, and that would make sense because we're trying to find the cost of the bill before the VAT was added, so it should be less. And if you key this into your calculator, because this is a calculator question, then you'll find that the bill without the VAT was £345.